And I'm here to remind you to stop medicating the messenger. So it's my little tagline, or stop medicating the truth. Because here's what I know for sure, and I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of surveys, and I've been asking a lot of you. And here's what I know for sure. You're all downloading. All of you, right? You're hearing voices, you're getting inspirations, you're getting glimpses of magic. You're having moments of divine intervention, whatever that is for you. You're experiencing depth like you've never experienced before on multiple levels. And so at WOW, we've come up with 3 questions that I want to share with you. Number 1, what are you calling in? And I really mean calling it in. What are you calling in? Spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. It's kind of cool that we know people that have good vibes, right? And when people are not vibrating at healthy frequencies, what do we say? What's the matter? Because we recognize matter that is not vibrating at a healthy state. And healthy cells vibrate at a higher frequency than sick sad cells. And we know the look of sick sad cells when they walk into the room. We know the look of happy, healthy cells when they walk into the room because we carry that. So what are you calling in? And what I'll be sharing later is, and what is your glossary? What language are you using to call it in? We'll be talking more about that. Number 2, how are you showing up? How are you showing up? What are you doing in your life to seize opportunities? And number 3, what do you love to do? Because I know that if you love what you're doing, everything else will follow from there. So this is the wow factor, women and wellness. And I shared at the last conference, like the birds flying south in V formation, this is what WOW is doing. We're coming together as a community of women. And in the V formation, the lead bird drops back into the V so that another leader can emerge to carry the journey. I'm leading this right now because that's my download, but I'm asking you all to step up in leadership and get into the V formation and take the lead. As we're flying, we've got the updraft of us healthy birds that are going to support some of the weaker birds. Because some of the weaker birds can't carry the journey on their own. And research tells us that birds in V formation fly longer distances than when they fly alone. So let's start carrying the journey and creating that updraft for each other. We do have sick birds. We have birds that have clipped their own wings in the room with low self-esteem or poor decisions, bad relationships, jobs they don't love. So let's create that updraft so that we can remind every woman here today to do what they love to do and to feel supported in community, because as women, we do better in groups. And let's squawk a little bit so we can motivate each other and inspire each other for the journey, because it's a long journey. But let's make it joyful, because we have a choice in all situations. So my dad died this week. It's a true story. My dad died. I'm really showing up. I'm showing up despite that, and I am calling him in. I actually asked him to intervene and just to really hold me and support me this week. My dad had an acronym, POC, Plan, Organize, and Control. Do you think I needed to do a little bit of that this week? So I'm flying out tomorrow to Canada to go to a funeral, but here I am. I called it in, I'm showing up, and I love to do this, and I feel like I've got a pretty amazing spiritual man supporting Plan, Organize, and Control today. So I need to take a breath with that. Don't get me crying, because I can cry like that. So, snap. is my motto for 2013, because here's what I know about the download with all of you. Remember, you used to set an intention, or you'd have like a wish or a prayer, and you'd be like, I wonder when it's going to show up. Do you notice it's showing up faster? Do you notice you even just have a thought and all of a sudden it's here? The right people, the right situations, the right events line up, and all of a sudden everything that you called in is showing up. And then you go, oh, but I didn't want it that fast. So I have a really, really easy little trick. I like things in threes. So, call it in, show up, what do you love to do? Here's the other thing. When you call it in, just allow. It's really the feminine way to allow. Just allow and receive. And here's a great affirmation for you women that are not good receivers. I am an excellent receiver. That is a great affirmation. Or maybe you need the affirmation today, I am safe. Because we need to create safety for us to have uncensored, authentic conversations from that place. So that is wow. You are wow. And my download is that I need to create more opportunities for us to interact and have dialogue, and to start creating that updraft and start squawking with inspiration. Start using our bodies and our cellular wellness to heal the world, Mother Earth. I don't know if you've noticed, but she's not looking too healthy right now. And I really believe that the feminine, divine, goddess, collective is going to heal the planet. So this is wow. Thank you so much for being here. We've got a full day. Consider this day the best speed dating day of your life. Because we're all women, right? So try and meet every single woman. Hear their stories, make connections. If you have a business, share your business. Be the master of communication from that authentic place. We're going to do this again in July. We're going to do this again in the fall. We're going to keep doing this. And I encourage you to tweet, take pictures, Facebook, post, do everything that you can today to get the word out so we can get more women here. Invite your unhealthy girlfriends. Invite your vibrational girlfriends. Because we've got to start coming together. And there's something magical happening with all of you and the download. And I'm telling you, we do better in groups as women. So thank you so much for being here today. I'll be around. Come and talk to me. If there's anything that you would like to see happen in future WOW conferences, just let me know. Thank you.